Have you ever felt like life is moving too slowly for you? Like no matter how hard you work, your progress is small, and others are always ahead? If yes, then listen closely, because this story may hold the wisdom your heart has been searching for. There was once a farmer who had lived many years of his life struggling. His hands were cracked from the hoe, his clothes were always dusty from the earth, and his eyes carried the weight of sleepless nights. Every morning, before the sun rose, he was already on the farm. Yet, no matter how much he worked, the harvest never seemed enough. The rain betrayed him often. Sometimes it came too late, sometimes too heavy. His neighbors seemed to do better. Bigger barns, fatter goats, brighter faces. And each time he saw them, a voice whispered inside him, "You will never catch up. You will always be behind." One hot afternoon, tired and defeated, he sat under the shade of a tree. He closed his eyes, asking himself questions only the broken-hearted ask. Why is my life this way? Why do my efforts amount to so little? Why do I feel like time is running away from me? Just then, he heard the dry leaves rustling. When he opened his eyes, he saw a tortoise, slowly dragging itself across the field. The farmer chuckled bitterly. "Look at this creature. So slow, so helpless. At this pace, you'll die before you even cross this farm." But then something strange happened. The tortoise lifted its head, looked him straight in the eyes, and spoke. Its voice was calm, steady, almost like the wind. "Farmer, do not laugh at me. My pace is not my weakness. It is my wisdom." The farmer froze. His heart skipped. Did you just speak?" The tortoise nodded gently. "Yes, and I will tell you what many rush through life and never learn. If only you are willing to listen." The farmer leaned forward, curiosity shining through his tired eyes. "Tell me then, what could you possibly teach me?" The tortoise said, "I move slowly, yes, but I never stop. I do not envy the birds that soar above me. I do not compete with the rabbit that dashes past me. I know my path and I keep walking it. That is why, though I am slow, I always arrive." Those words pierced the farmer's heart. For years, he had measured his worth by how fast others moved, how much they had, how quickly their harvests came. His soul was restless, always comparing, always competing. He sighed deeply. "But how can I live like you? My family is hungry. My land is dry. My life feels stuck." The tortoise, with patience in its eyes, replied, "Start where you are. Do not despise small steps. Plant the little you can today. Water the little you have. Trust that slow progress is still progress. Do you not know? The race is not always for the swift, but for those who endure till the end." The farmer's eyes filled with tears. Those words entered the places of his heart where fear had lived for too long. He whispered, "So you mean, I don't have to be the fastest, I just have to keep moving?" The tortoise smiled. "Yes, keep moving. Slowly, faithfully, with trust. In time, you will see the fruit." That day, something changed in the farmer. He rose with a new spirit. He still had the same land, the same sun, the same dry soil. But his heart was different. He no longer rushed his days, nor did he complain at every struggle. He took each step steadily, like the tortoise. Seasons passed. Slowly, the rains returned. His crops began to flourish. His barns started to fill. His children laughed louder at home. And his neighbors who once seemed so far ahead began to notice the quiet strength in him. Whenever they asked, "Farmer, what is your secret now? How did things change?" he would simply smile and say, "I learned patience and wisdom from a tortoise." And so, dear friend listening to this story, maybe you feel stuck, maybe life feels slow, maybe you look around and it seems like others are racing ahead while you crawl behind. But remember this, direction is greater than speed. Do not be ashamed of your small steps, for they are carrying you forward. Backhand index pointing right if this story touched your heart. Don't just pass by. Like this video, share it with someone who needs a word of encouragement today, and subscribe to Wisdom Echoes, where timeless stories remind us that even in slow steps, there is strength, and even in waiting, there is wisdom.